Hey everyone, and welcome back to the Naked and Afraid Challenge. And what I've done is just sleep for that small amount of time to, I must have boiled some water off, cook something here. Just slept for a little bit of time just to get the save point going.
I might have to drop some gear.
I've been trying to familiarize myself with what we got to and what we did. I didn't even harvest these guys yet. I must have been that tired. So I got the hides off. Did I? Where are the hides? Am I carrying a raw hide? I am carrying a fresh hide and a fresh deer. Good thing I only slept for an hour or something. I should have dropped them. That was a bit daft. So we're going to come down to time, really, on these. So you must have a hide on you. Okay, alright. Just gonna drop that. Be the hot one. Let's drop that for the moment. Put another half litre on. We'll go for an hour. Just grab the other guy. Hang on. The hide. Yeah, I think I should be able to do this without losing anything.
Like something is sapping my energy.
So now we got one more rabbit and we have enough skins for that hat, I think. Just wait for that to. Now, what do we got here? We got 6 litres of water. Might not really need that much, but we don't really want to carry much because we're pretty exhausted. And also just go a little bit more on that. Now we got any. Whoop, that's
Pack
not.
is getting kind of heavy.
Man, that is not what I meant to do at all. Accidentally clicked. Let's put a bit more time into that. Let's do something. Let's drop that. I don't know if standing around being heavy exhausts you faster, but I kind of always suspect that's possibly true. Now, probably just get a couple of pieces of meat off. And while they're cooking, I can get the guts off, I think. I'm seriously bad about dropping stuff where I don't mean to. A few more minutes until we can actually do that anyway. 5 more minutes and give another piece right from the other rabbit. I need to just check how long it's on fire. Yep, we're okay. Get the whole lot. Okay. So, big piece in the pot. There, 14 minutes, 29 minutes. Enough time on the fire, yes. Just might eat that now. Same with that. $19 minutes. Probably should have put it in the pot just in case of burning it off. Fire might go out in this time. I didn't really check. 46 minutes left. So I'll eat that down as well. Okay, so we've got 4 more guts on the go here. Another deer hide. We've only got the 2, I think, at Trappers, so what that'll mean is that's partway towards our pants. And our pants are 4 of them? 3 of them. So we've got enough for the boots. I mean, they're a really big priority, but we need 2 more for the pants. So probably a couple either near the dam or in the ravine. That'll probably work out for that. We can get another couple of rabbits in the ravine, so that should get us yeah, 2 more. So we got an extra 1 at Trappers, so we only need 1 more really. Yeah, there's 4 for that. How many guts was those again? Just the 2. And I'm not sure where we sit on that, but there's guts here going to be curing. So what I'm probably going to do is just chuck a couple of hours into this. Just pick up the pot in case I forget it. Just going to sleep for 2 hours. I have to chuck 1 more stick on that, just to be sure. Sleep for 2 hours. We are warm and it is still a blizzard, so what I might actually do is I'm going to drink that as medicine. I might take the blizzard opportunity just to get all this down to...
Too much stuff to carry.
Leave 2 bottles there. What do I think we're doing? 31. And we still got the rope, right? Yeah, we still have that rope, so cool. I just want to sprint back under cover of this blizzard. What is on him? Did I kill that one as well? Wow, okay. I don't remember getting that one.
I'm gonna need to rest.
So we're super stinky and relying on the fact that wolves and predators generally aren't out in the blizzard. And hoping that still is true and stays true. I knew that was going to happen.
You gotta be more careful.
Didn't mean to be coming down this bit, but did it anyway. Came down a little bit too soon in the blizzard. All right. All right. Sorry about the loud noises. Drop the deer hide. Drop those. This nice big space here on the floor can be for that fresh gut. This fresh gut. Oh, hang on. Let's get out of wait.
I need to find some place to escape this cold.
Awesome. So I won't worry too much about all that other stuff. Now what I want to do, probably just going to prioritize getting the extra hide off there. So now, because it's frozen, we'll get exhausted, but so be it. Oh, looks like we got some bonus. I didn't see. It's probably harvesting, obviously, because that's the skill we were just working on. So we'll now get also off the rabbit. Next we got 40 minutes. Oh, actually getting cold in here. It's not surprising. Okay. So hang on. I've lost a little bit of track of. Oh yeah, so I'll have to bring my extra spare rabbit hide here. Probably end up doing the gloves here. I do have some stuff reserved away. I must have meat on me. What do I still have on me? The meat? No, I still have the stinky rabbit. I'll go and sleep in a minute. I might just drop this rabbit outside. Nothing else on us. It's a shame we're so exhausted from doing stuff all night, but real priority to get this stuff curing. So when we bring the other pelt here, that will be enough for the gloves. The hat, I'm pretty sure I already got under control
so drained
at the other place. So the deer pants. Need 2 more hides and 1 more gut to make that happen. Just whether or not we bring those from elsewhere back to here or not. I'm happy enough to leave those here to cure for the moment. I'll probably have to do enough stuff in Mystery Lake to find the other gear we want and things like that. We need to find the hammer so we can look at going and forging. I don't know about forging before you've got boots. You know, you got to walk through the ice in a muskeg. I'm not sure if that's going to really push up your feet risk. Frostbite risk, I should say.
I'm so hungry in my life.
Alright, so what do we got? I'm pretty use that to warm up, so I'll eat a couple of cattails and just sleep enough. Shame there wasn't any tea here when we found it before. How are we doing for weight as well? We will be under 30 even with the rope. That's always good to have a little bit of water left here anyway, I think. Definitely remembered our bedroll and our pot. Cool. Alright. So let me we'll just sleep for 4 hours. Just see if there's something useful we can do with the rest of our day. To try and move on quickly. I don't want to get stuck in here too much. Although it sounds windy and horrible again. Right, so
I need to find food.
That doesn't look great. Not blizzardy enough for no animals to be out in it, but there'll be a headwind on the way back and we'll get cold and horrible. It's only -6 though, so I don't know if this is real frostbite territory or not. I probably should have dropped a little bit of weight while I did this. I'm just going to drop that rope and remember to pick it up on the way back. We're under? We're under. Cool. Only meant for this to be a short trip, just to see if there was anything useful for us in this hut. Oh, there's some more fuel. Cloth. Not really the direction I really wanted to go, but I see a wolf down there. She did get turned around for a second. I actually wanted to come over this way. Just check out the cattail scenario on the way back. Not very protected here though. Doesn't think it's trying to. It doesn't think there's any frostbite risk at the moment, but I'll just take all those and see how many I want to throw away later. Of the tinder, that is. But now that's a full-on blizzard.
My fingers feel numb.
This should be starting to give us frostbite risk any minute now. Think about leaving these ones, but tricky challenge. We'll grab them now. The cool thing about running around naked in this challenge is none of your clothes get damaged. Although, mind you, I think these things are probably getting shredded pretty quickly. Get all the meat off.
I'm gonna need to eat soon.
Might as well go and sleep to get back our thing. Alright, so that is definitely all gone. Okay. Ah, damn it, you know what? Someone's pretty screamed out. I left that rope out on the ice. I need to get that rope back too. Forgot to grab it because I grabbed the cattails. Sleep for 3 hours. It'll be dark. Might be a bit of a mistake to sleep so long. Just need a little bit of energy. Get all of our warmth back. Just wondering whether or not I try and get that rope.
All I can think about is food.
Still going to be a massive headwind coming back. Just going to sleep again. I will travel at night if it's not an aurora and it's fine enough out. So I still don't think we don't have a flare yet. Sleep for another hour. Okay. Way down the stairs. Doesn't sound brilliant out. There's some massive headwind, but trying to get this rope while I remember. We don't have any stink on me, good. Okay. Still not good enough weather to travel anywhere. On. Need enough just to sleep on. Okay. See if we can get 7. Oh, probably had not enough liquid in me. That was bad. I nearly backed out to check that too, and I thought, it'll be fine. Okay. Something else I was going to do as well.
Need something to eat.
Both of those on. Oh yeah, so I'm pretty sure we're out of fire making. Oh, we got a piece of fur, but an enormous amount of these. Tear down a few. Trying to figure out what point I try and go for the ravine as well. Like, I have the rope to make that happen, but I don't know if it's crazy trying to go down there too soon. Let me just turn this on while I do a few things. Checked everything here. I am actually going to do stuff like drop that. How are we off? Got a bunch of those. I should have turned the lamp off while I did this, but it's okay. We'll drop the scrap here for the moment because we'll probably use that. What I'm going to do cast my eyes out here and see. Okay, so we could be eating that, but that might be a meal when we come back. So I think I figured out I'm okay for rabbit skins. Deer skins are the thing. And the hammer is the next thing. Straight down the guts here. Just so I can get to see if there's a wolf either left or right within too close a distance. Just going to go up to the tower is where I'm headed. The squeaky nighttime bird noises to freak us out. Keep us company. Got 2 rocks. Now there's more rabbits that live here, but the only reason I'd grab them is to make some more food out of right now, but I think there'll be a piece of food. I don't know if it's 2 rocks over there or if it's 2 wolves pretending to be rocks.
Cold is making my head feel thick.
Did I actually... Do I still have the rope on me? Good, I didn't do anything seemingly sensible, like set it down.
Goddamn freezing.
Now, if we find that hammer, we'll be heavy because we'll have both, but I believe. Now, I have killed rabbits and brought them up this path up here, and then been surprised to know that I've kited a wolf all the way up, so I tend not to do it anymore, because they come up here and they kind of get stuck on this path, and then it becomes a hazard on the way back down, like, especially when you know, I don't even have a flare, all I've got is a flaming torches, so I'd like to find a flare soon, just to, peace of mind, if nothing else. Some sprint to... Yeah, so now we've got some frostbite risk on our feet. That looks it. And it's like minus 19, so I'll explain it a bit. Danger of not being warm in here, like warm enough for the clothes we've got, and danger enough that there might be a bit of a danger that the bed isn't warm enough either. So there's a chance we might have to light a fire, or just take the risk. Okay, so the hammer is here, which is awesome. There's no extra crowbar. That's minus 3. This bed is plus 6, so that's okay. So we'll grab the extra link, it's also there. We'll check that.
This stuff will come in handy.
I'll take it and hide it somewhere later. Anything else food-wise? Alright. We'll just eat a couple here and maybe just sleep for 2 hours, like an hour or two, and do the warm-up and also get the little bit of healing while that's going on. We won't warm up a lot, but let's get the frostbite risk and the hypothermia risk. Okay. So from here, well, we can't. What are we weight-wise? Oh, we're just under still, so that's pretty good.
Need a horse.
But you know what? It's not even worth having that on, even to take it somewhere. So it's ridiculously cold, like completely ludicrously cold. So might just wait a tiny bit longer. We can always just scamper back to the camp office, but we actually need to get on and explore a bunch more places. But yeah, we'll get hungry, but we'll just pass time for 2 hours. Let's look how slow the temperature goes up, and the weather came in worse.
Gotta eat soon.
Which is fun. Grr. I don't really... What is the temperature up? So it's even worse. It's like, it feels like minus 40. Alright, so we can't really go anywhere yet. I'll break it down with the hammer. Getting a little bit cold, but... Maybe are we now? Just under. And birch bark teas. Last time for another 2 and just see if the blizzardy thing alleviates itself. It does not. So I'm curious what this says about how many blizzards we've had. Day survived 5. 3 blizzards. 3 blizzards in 5 days on a naked challenge. Like in the first 5 days. Like, do you think this game, like, part of its trigger is like, are you naked? Do you need some cold wind? Like, have some of that. It's like, this is not a very forgiving weather start for an interloper, let alone naked interloper. You're gonna just eat one of these and sleep for 2. Just see if I can get this thing to blow itself out. Okay. Hasn't blown itself out, we're just like waiting in here. So we're losing a lot of the daylight hours. So what is the temperature out here now? So it's minus 18, it's still probably a big frostbite risk, but I think we can get some places. I don't know if we can get to any good places, but now I never usually mountain goat down the back of here, but I can probably somehow go that way and get to those other little huts. But I don't mountain goat this way, so I don't know the off-road track very well. Like, it looks like you should be able to just jump down there, but I don't do it, so I don't know. Oh, this is precarious. It's basically sliding down on my butt. That was bound to happen. Slide all the way down slowly as soon as you get up and move. Alright. And there goes the ankle too. So, now depending on the order I release these, my episodes in, you might see this episode before one where I go into depth about my feelings on the sprain mechanic in the game. Probably will. That episode will probably come out after this one because I do juggle them. But yeah, in one of the Dead Man runs, I go into my thoughts on the sprain mechanic. So I don't want to double up on.
Can't feel my feet.
Mentioning it here. Hey, it's still cold in here too.
I'm gonna need some first aid soon.
No real food in here. Didn't really properly look in them, I thought, but all under the bed. There's possibly stuff on top of the bed, but it's only going to be clothes, and we don't care about the clothes. There's also possibly a fire striker at unnamed pond, but might either potentially go that way on the way back to trappers, probably forge, or it'd be nice to have what's there, but I don't think it's a priority for what we need to do. Pretty sure I checked all the spots now. Yeah, did I do that draw? I did do that draw.
think I can use this.
And I don't even think I'm going to bother, because all I got to do is tear it down this cloth, so... See, normally I'd be pretty thrilled to find a sweatshirt this time, this stage of the game. Might just warm up for a little bit. Don't think I went into the burnt out cabin, so we'll just have a quick look.
Can't feel my hands.
Nothing. Whole lot of nothing. There are feathers anywhere. Alright. So we're gonna need to warm up properly. Check how long these sprains are gonna take to heal. So we got like an hour, like 2 hours left in the day. Sprained ankle. Recovery time. 4 hours. Don't know how long. I can tell you how. So the pain just shows a countdown, but this one. I think what I'm going to do is use that on the sprained foot. Everything else, pain will probably go away if I just gonna sleep for. Can I even sleep for 2 hours, or can I? I'm not tired enough. So I'm just going to pass time for an hour and see. We still don't warm up quite enough. Probably should have slept.
I could eat anything right now.
I'm still going to pass time again for 1 hour. Three minutes left on that. 5 minutes left on that. So that'll duck out in a minute. The wrist isn't going to impact us too much because we've got no two-handed weapons to use. So one of the pains is healed, the other one should go pretty shortly. So there it goes. Looks like we're pain-free, but we still have a sprained wrist. So yeah, two more deer hides. So there should be minimum 2 within easy reach of the dam, not including the ravine. So we should be able to make that work. Some deer over there.
Some place to escape this cold.
It is foggy. There's also this deer here, but I don't typically get this one. I mean, it could be a viable one for. Yeah, it could be a viable one. We'll just leave it for the moment. Okay. Don't see a moose yet. Not sure if I see a wolf up there yet. Alright, so just trying to harvest a bunch of these so I've got enough calories for sleeping. Should be a couple of pieces of birch bark floating around here too. There's one to finish our set off, and I think there's some more around this corner. Ah, there's the moose scrapings. Can't see any bark from here, but I've got enough to make one tea at least. Probably just get this out.
I need to drop something.
Just hearing some weird noises, so it's going extra slow here at the moment. Copping a little bit of a beating from the cold, but not too bad at the moment. Probably leave the other ones over there. Check this one. That away for the moment. I'll actually turn this light on for this. No surprise matches, which I found before. Generally not a lot in this one. Get the torch out. 14 torches, hey? Probably should have crouched, but
Too cold to think.
no point. Nada.
Thank goodness.
48% sardines. Oh, the old death fish. Okay, so we are well, you know, not that this is going to do a lot, but we are awake enough to do the dam, but we might be cold actually. So the dam is probably colder than
Damn. Freezing.
that, and then do this. Ring in the way sign. Okay, so deer is not there. Not sure if the jerry can actually hangs out. Drop that for weight. Also, it's actually still not warm, even with this lantern on. So, not sure if it's a really great idea to do this. Not sure if is it even warm enough during the day. But what we could probably do is come back in warm. Actually, you know what we could do. So it's -3. What is the bedroll? 3.1. Well, it's probably not going to get. Probably not going to get colder. Definitely been pummeled for condition today. How tired are we? We'll only minorly get warm. Probably not really worth doing it like that. You see, now I'm not tired enough.
I'm so cold.
See, now I'm not tired enough to get a good night's sleep. Kind of muck this up, really. Partly what I was thinking was, if I could repair those up, I might get back above, just above the threshold with the lantern on. That's kind of useless. We'll check all this later. I wonder if we can get 2 storm lanterns going for the warmth. There's usually nothing good just lying around in here, and I don't really have the time to... Let's grab that book. Might just go start a fire downstairs and warm up. I don't really want that. Dam doesn't really have much for us. There's a flare I want, probably. Yeah, what I need to do is get tired, so probably don't mind doing the running. So if you're not holding it, can't place it on there. If you're not actually holding it, you're not getting warmed by it, which kind of blows. Definitely don't use that. I always knew that the dam was going to be cold without clothes.
Little fire.
But I still managed to muck it up a little bit.
Why didn't that work?
I mean, it's not drastic times, but we need a little bit of condition recovery to go our way.
Come on. That should help warm things up.
Let's not do that. Let's go back and actually do this properly. and on there. So. How are we off the water? We've got 1.2 litres. There's plenty of water upstairs though, so probably preference making up some teas. Probably should take that and extinguish it now. So much heat's that throwing at? 14 degrees. 2.5 hours on this. So I'll warm up a little bit. Doesn't look like the flare I want is there, so it's probably up here. So we said, like, so this torch, either it did get colder in here, or this torch just doesn't convey that much warmth. Throw that, like, it's -6.
Never thought I'd be dying from starvation.
I'm not sure where the flare is if it's not there. It's over here, okay, cool. Bother trying to break things like that down. Nothing else there. Can we even get over that one? Nope. Nope, forest, you cannot. Okay. So we are actually losing a bit of condition currently because we can probably afford to drink that whole one. Yeah, we're losing condition because we're getting so hungry. Now, just trying to think what else is in the dam that is even of any use to us. Like, not a lot. But we are not tired. People with condition recovery. And I can sprint around in here. There's food we could find. That's only the real priority is to just find some food. Maybe some tea. So I might check the dam for those, but it's going to take us a while to loot everything. And I don't want to go too far. The only fire we can have is in here. I definitely want to be fully warm before I do it. But yeah, clothes. Nah, we're not really into that. I don't think an aurora is going to hit us tonight, or I'd hope not. I'm not really that concerned about the water, like I was saying. Find some half-decent torches though. a bunch on us, so... Okay. Don't really want that, but we'll put it out in the middle.
My stomach is eating itself.
We could always, you know, try and duck out to get that other deer, but we just don't know what the weather's like. It's really hard to know if it's a full-on blizzard out there. And once you get out there, you're kind of a little bit screwed. But it's probably worth doing. So if we're going to do that, we won't bother searching that end. Container there. Got a bookmark coming handy. Just wonder how much fuel do I have in terms of temperature I can get over. So 10. Yeah, I should have enough to get a warmish fire going. Alright, here goes nothing. There's an extra deer over there, but I'm thinking I'm just going to prioritize this one, because then there's some more in the ravine. I think I just need two. There is that one along the track, so... What's the temperature here? Minus 20. Yeah, the wind at all. Just here. For now. Do I bother with the accelerant? Sure, why not?
It worked.
How are we off here? That one's still hot. And that one was still hot. Down at minus 4. We actually figured out how much heat a piece of reclaimed gives us. Like 2 degrees or something. Alright. We're wasting all of our fuel on that. Oh, there were two more pieces of reclaimed up here. Generally. Not about that. Okay, so what I'm going to do, just going to grab a half kilo piece of that. Get that cooking. Only 28 minutes. I really need to wait for the hide, don't I? Alright. Get another 1 kilo piece of wait for it to be defrosted to get that hide. Hopefully we don't get wind blown in the time. Still too long on that. Grab that. 1 piece of guts. %46% frozen now. Okay, cool. We'll just scarf that down. 23 minutes. 2 hours still. So now we can get that by hand by 40 minutes. Just scarf that down as well. So yeah, I definitely don't have any more meat on me to cook, do I? 2 hours. Might as well just put a reader on. Cool. Now, you know, I could go and try and get that other, to walk back across here and go out and try and get the other deer, but I think the ones in the ravine are going to be still simpler. Still not tired enough to get a good night's sleep. We'll grab that. Just sit here for a moment. Should have actually thrown that other torch down. We're pretty much at time for the episode 2, so I do want to get inside. I'm waiting on that to really finish up though. Get inside. If I can get any better ones. So weighed down with torches, but it's worse. What is that? Hey, go away. No. Alright. Last one. And then we'll jump in here. Feathers on the way. Alright, well, I'll leave you off here. In the next episode, I'll pick you up and we'll... I might loot the dam off camera, I'm not sure, I probably will. And then I'll pick you up in the next episode and we'll probably look at trying to go to the... get some rest and recovery and try and go to the ravine. Alright, I'll catch you in the next episode.